Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey, and welcome to episode 17 of the Road to 120 Slayer. Oh, water talismans on the ground. That is really nice. Well, we start off here with 1,973 tasks in a row completed, so I thought maybe as a cool goal, I might want to go for 2,000 tasks in this episode. That might make for a longer episode, true. It also might mean that I might have to record or do a couple of tasks off of camera, but I do want to go for it and hopefully at least get really close or even actually get there in this episode. So I had celery dragons as my last task. I mean, what better task is there to start off an episode with? They are just great, and let's grab a new one. Nice, 254 Crimson Charms from that last task is just beautiful. And we're going to get Elves as our next one. Also, really good Slayer XP, pretty crap Charms. And I am going for the Charms because of bonus XP weekend coming up again, as I mention all the time. But looks like it's time to kill some Elves. Not really that fun to kill, but pretty amazing Slayer XP. Yeah, buddy, we are done with our next task. And we actually got two rare drops here. Ceramic Scale, as well as a Crystal Triskelion key. I'm just saving up these keys. I think I have almost 5 ready to make, and I'm gonna use all my keys at once, but I'll probably do that maybe when I'm selling the 120 Slayer tab. My bad, I almost have 4 keys, not 5, but one more Crystal Triskelion piece and I'll have 4 complete keys ready to go, and I'll probably have 5, maybe 6 if I get lucky at the time where I actually get 120. Time for a new task here, and my melee brawling gloves didn't even degrade after that entire Elves task. I'm a little bit surprised. And Dark Beast, come on, son. I mean, I would have loved those a couple days ago, but I don't really want to do them right now because I've done a ton of Dark Beast tasks lately. Necreals is fine, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call it a better task than Dark Beast, but I haven't done them in a long time, so yeah, I'll give it a shot. Hey guys, I finished off the Necreals, and wow, look at this. I turned on highlighting detail and bloom because some of you guys have been asking me to do that. Do I regret it? A little bit. The main thing that I hate about highlighting detail, I mean, my computer can definitely handle it now, but look at this bloom effects. That looks absolutely beautiful of the frag shot effect on the Necreals. I love that effect. That looks amazing. The problem is, to turn bloom on, you have to turn highlighting detail on, and everything's like really dark and gloomy, and it's kind of hard to see, especially if you're in a smaller window, which is the main reason why I didn't want to do it. But I gotta admit, it looks a lot better with the bloom effect. So I'm gonna try this out and try to get used to it, and we'll see how it goes. But man, look at those Concave particles. I am just in wonder right now. Alright, time to go ahead and grab the next task. What's up, Morv, buddy? Dark Beasts, yet again, we will be canceling them. The main reason I still have them on the prefer task, it would probably be a wise idea to take them off considering I'll be canceling them a lot. But when the Dark Beasts do get updated with the new drop tables, which hopefully will be happening in a few days, although it might be next week, I definitely want to be getting a lot of Dark Beast tasks, and that's why I'm keeping them on prefer. I'm just hoping that I don't end up spending more points by keeping them on prefer than canceling them, than having to re-put them on prefer. But oh well, I mean, points aren't that big of a deal, and we get a Glacior's task, which is absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, the Glacior task is done, and up to 821k Slayer XP throughout the last couple days, which isn't too bad. That is 2 days of going. Yes, that's only 400k XP a day, but for me, that is a lot. Also, I've been told to like use a Vex or Teleport Crystal to go to the Elf City instead of using the Lodestone, because apparently it's a little bit faster. But I do not want to bring a Vex along to my Slayer task because it takes up inventory space. And for some Slayer tasks, such as Glaciors, for example, you kind of want that inventory space. You know, Zami could have been somewhat cool, I guess, but I'm really not in the mood. More Glaciors. This guy gives me nothing but Glaciors. I swear I get them like half the time. Maybe if I didn't cancel so many tasks, I wouldn't get so many Glaciors, but I just really do not enjoy Zami Boss one bit. Although you can teleport straight there with the new Max Guild, so maybe I might consider doing the next Greater Demons task I get. We'll see, though. And the Glacior's task is done. First Slayer task that I've done in about 3 days, but, well, I had to do some Virago. It's Scopius rotation. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, folks, and that task took a really long time. I summoned this yak at like the start of the task, 3 minutes left. Wow, I was kind of slacking off, but I think it was like 76 Glaciors or something, so I did have quite a few to kill to actually get done with that one. Okay, let's nab another task from you, sir. How about some Greater Demons? Do I want to kill Zami? Do I? Not really, but you know what? I do need to get myself a War Priest helm for bomb tanking and also a War Priest cape. Although I'm not really sure whether War Priest cape with the 1% extra chance of the War Priest effect is better than the Conv cape. Kind of doubt it. But I do need a War Priest helm. So let's go do some Zammy. I also need to kill some, Zammies eventually to get that PVM series done. But I'll try to pick myself up a Warfreeze helmet as well as some drops too. Well, I guess this is kind of a drop. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. Not really. It's like 100k probably. Oh, we can price check it really fast. We can just examine it. 77k! Wow. That is, not the worst Zammy drop. I'm pretty sure the Subjugation Ward is a little bit less, but hey, it is a drop, so we'll go with that. Hopefully I'll get another one during this task, maybe one that's actually worth a little bit of money. And another drop happened, although not really a drop, more in the terms of XP more than money, but still, I'm pretty happy with an FG. Again, I have not been getting FGs very often with my Slayer lately, so I will take whatever I can get. Boots of Subjugation, how much are those? Oh, 760k, that's great. Alright. Okay, so we're going to be ending off the task here. I just barely started my second trip, which I unfortunately had to teleport out because for some reason I'm missing like every single debilitated Zammy. People like, oh, just use debilitated Zammy, you barely take any damage. Well, the thing is, if you use debilitated Zammy, the debilitate only lasts 8 seconds, so he has to use the spec within those 8 seconds for debilitate to half the damage. I swear he never uses his spec when the debilitate is actually active. He always uses his spec like right before or right after I debilitate every time, because the timing when he uses his spec is random. So sometimes he can use it like midway through the kill, sometimes he can use it at the very end, and I miss it like every single time. It's so frustrating. And I end up taking a ton of damage because of it. But I think I'm going to try Meizong Zammy next kill, because the thing is, I don't Zerk at Zammy anymore due to having died twice to him specking on my Zerk like at 9k damage hit, so I just don't do that anymore. So I might try doing Zammy with Mage, and I could use Sunshine instead of Zerk and maybe kill him a bit faster. But Warpriest Helm obtained, that's like the main reason I was going there anyway, so got that out of the way. Ha! It felt so good canceling that task. I don't like Zammy, for anyone wondering, but let's get another one. Mutated Jadinkos. That is so tempting to cancel. It's really not the best Slayer XP, so yeah, why not? I mean, that's probably like one of the worst Slayer XP tasks I'll actually do. It's like maybe 100k an hour. TDs, do I have that on favorites yet? I don't. Oh, I do have it on favorites. What am I missing? I'm missing one task for favorites. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, I'm sure when I eventually get that task, it'll come to me, but time for 53 TDs. Not the most TDs of all time, but still fairly decent, I suppose. Sup guys, just finished off my TDs task and went fairly well. Oh my goodness, the bloom effects on the TDs look great, but we're out of here. Didn't get any limbs or anything. Still a pretty successful task though, although it was a little bit difficult because yeah. So I'll go grab a new task and hopefully we'll get something that's maybe a little bit less click intensive, attention intensive, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like for our next task, we're going to be picking up Dark Beasts. Alright, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I haven't done Dark Beasts in a while, so 284 of them. Quite some good XP there, so I'm definitely happy with that. Oh my goodness, that kind of caught me by surprise, and I'm sorry I missed the fireworks. I wasn't expecting, but look at that. Down in the chat bar, 90 mil XP in the skill, and 90 million Slayer. So, only 10 mil to go till that 100 mil milestone. I have no idea when that's going to happen, really, due to the Iron Man coming out and all, but that's still a huge milestone to hit, and I'm really glad I got that. All done with the Dark Beast tasks, and as some of you may know, their drops were updated fairly recently, although I heard from a friend of mine that they were actually nerfed, like, a couple hours after they're updated or something like that, because they were, like, 4 mil an hour, which I didn't particularly think was OP, because, like, Appy Demons were about that much on release when they were updated, and these require higher slow level. But I made about 1 mil in an hour at Dark Beast. Not too good. I did bank a whole bunch of these Death Talismans, and my Spring Cleaner probably crushed maybe around 300k or 400k worth of rune items. So maybe around 1.3, 1.4 mil made in about, I don't know, half an hour or whatever it took. So not the best money, but it's alright. It's okay. I think it should have been better, though, because these are a fairly high Slayer requirement creature. Okay, let us nab a task from Morvran here. What's up, buddy? TDs again. I really don't want to do them. I'm sorry. I realize this is an amazing task. Oh, I regret doing that so much. But, yeah, just not really in the mood. Mutated Jadankos, fair enough. What I should have done, actually, is I should have grabbed my Mask of the Abyss and nabbed myself an Abbey Demon task, because Abbey Demons sound great right now. But I'll try to remember to do that after I finish off this Jadankos task. So, mutated Jadinkos with Steel Titan are pretty awesome. I would highly recommend it. The Steel Titan pretty much just GG's them every single time he specs because they have low HP and like no range defense. I think I was getting about 145k Slayer XP an hour during this task, which is really good. It was about 110k without Steel Titan and without using Ricochet. I was not using Ricochet before because you take a lot of damage while doing it, and sometimes I don't like taking a lot of damage, but I want to prioritize Slayer XP today. And I'm all geared up for Abbey Demons. I'm going to be trying Mage there because it's somewhat AFK, and also with the Titan, of course. Again, Titan isn't amazing at Abbey Demons because they kind of have low HP, but we'll try it and see how it goes. So give me Abbey Demons. 229 of them, that's pretty decent, and I already kind of geared up for them, so I don't even have to go to a bank, which is convenient, so let's go. Alright, so I just finished off this Abbey Demons task, and this is pretty much the way that I'm doing Abbey Demons, and I did kind of a really unprofessional quick calculation of the Slayer XP per hour, but this took me 24 minutes to do, and all the Abbey Demons I killed totaled in 82k Slayer XP, which equals out to about 208k Slayer an hour, so this is definitely better than meleeing. By comparison, I was getting about 155, 160k an hour meleeing, so if you have tier 90 Mage, this is the way that you want to kill Abbey Demons, definitely. Okay, I actually remembered to grab a Slayer VIP ticket. One of those rare occasions when I remembered to do that. So let's see. Necreals or TDs? Necreals are probably better XP than TDs, to be completely honest. But let's try out Steel Titan on Necreals. I know range works pretty well. I actually use range against Necreals most of the time. And again, just don't really want to do TDs. I know they're good. I know they're great money. Pretty good Slayer XP as well. But Necs are pretty good as well. Alright then, guys, it looks like we're about to finish off this Necreals task. I chose to do this Necreals task in the Chaos Tunnels instead of the Slayer Tower, and I found out, yes, the Slayer Tower is still better XP, but the Chaos Tunnels are a lot less annoying because the Slayer Tower has a serious lack of Necreal spawns. Like, it's a problem. It sucks to do a task there because you have to, like, run around so much. So, even though they are still pretty good XP, even with running around, it is very annoying. So let's get another task. I'm kind of hoping for Legionaries because that would be kind of interesting. But Cress's Automaton's a baller task there. You can't argue with that. But I think the next Ascension task I do get, I'm going to try to make an Ascension crossbow because, well, I have multiple friends who have made many crossbows. And, well, the two that I was talking to at least have made over 10 each. And they haven't lost money on either one. So I'm figuring that me losing money on a crossbow would be pretty unlikely, so I am going to risk it, and even if I lose a little bit on it or something, it's fine, and Ascension Legionaries are amazing XP. So, just taking a look at the Slayer tab here at the end, obviously I am not going to get 120 Slayer by the time the bonus XP weekend rolls around, but I am still going to be selling this tab. So I'll probably be around, I don't know, 95 mil-ish Slayer, and then I'll have to finish it off after the bonus XP weekend, especially with Iron Man coming out and me focusing more and more on Iron Man. There's just no way it's going to happen for me to get 120, considering it's already the 16th of October, and November 1st is coming up pretty soon. But hopefully you guys can still stick with me, even though it might be a little less frequent, these 120 Slayer videos, but I'm still having fun. So I'll see you guys next time in a few days, and farewell. We'll be right back.